Hello everyone, my name is Cicero and welcome back once again to For the Samurai, where we are trying to end this war, although it's gonna take quite a while before we actually reach that point, but hey, we're gonna get there eventually. Anyway, I did a few things between turns. I've taken care of all the enemy navies lurking about in this part of the ocean, and that meant that I could move up my blockade to this strait here, and this strait here is protected by this fleet. So, progress. Hell yeah. So we have quite a few more agents holed up right here, basically because I don't know what to do about them exactly right now. So for the time being, these guys are making this a lot more pro-emperor, thankfully. And this guy is going to be ready to train troops for this guy when he actually has enough troops to be able to field an army of his own. Meanwhile, this guy kind of has the priority, and he already has a good dude, as you may call him. So yeah. Also up here, I have taken another agent, sent him up to scout, and also sent some reinforcements coming with me on the invasion, which should start next turn, and I don't think it will be too difficult if this is all the enemy has right here. It should be quite doable if that is the case. By the way, did I... No, I didn't. I didn't recruit any agents that turn, so I'm gonna just go straight ahead and do that now. I'm so bad at using agents, so I'm gonna try to be... I'm gonna try to actually use them for a change. Oh yeah, and I also did a little bombardment here, which killed basically no one except for a few general's men. Of course, not the general himself, but actually speaking of general, I did kill one of the generals here, the... Oh, apparently exactly the same unit, which I did the damage to, so I should have done that in a different order. Oh well. Yeah, I also tried to assassinate the son and heir, and... Did I just wound him? No, he was fully assassinated. So, it seems like we're doing pretty well here. So, anything else? I don't think so. I think I've done everything I can this turn, or want to do this turn. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next one and see what the enemy brings. And here you go. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I won't have any naval support this time around, seeing that I parked the navy in range of this army before they actually moved, so maybe I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. I can't do anything about that now. And also, I still think we're pretty fine. But I'm definitely gonna fight this on the battlefield, because... yeah, not gonna take that chance on the auto-resolve. No way. Especially not when it basically would have taken out 2 of my 3 best generals. No, my 4 best generals. Yes, I have 4 decent generals. Or at least 4 active generals, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this terrain looks okay. I don't think it's amazing. I do have a slight hill here, so that might be a good place to put my artillery. But it depends on how close to the deployment zone border it actually is. Yeah, this is actually quite good. It's a bit more hilly than I thought it was gonna be. Like all over the place and not just right here. So I think I can place the artillery basically about here, and that should be a very good place for it. Alternatively, I deploy all the way back and just sit back and wait for the enemy to move into the range of my artillery. Oh yeah, let's have these like that. But actually, I think I can just keep this line. That's not what I meant. There we go. Maybe move it up a bit. But this position is actually fully okay. I don't see any issue with actually having it there. So how do we do this? I can have one massive line again, but seeing just how much cavalry we have to deal with here, I think it's the best to go with the standard cavalry tactic, which is get one line, put it up in front, basically have them absorb any charge, and then have a second line right behind it, which basically annihilates any cavalry that gets stuck on the first line. That is a tactic that tends to work, so that is the tactic I'm gonna use. They are all in proper formation, and we could probably have a bit... Yeah, we can definitely have... Actually, what I will do... Usually, I move these two lines up as one, but this time around, I'm gonna have... Or at the same time, I should say. Not as one, but just at the same time. And I set the distance between them beforehand. But this time, I think I'm gonna just say that these guys are gonna stay here, and this line is gonna move up just on its own. Great, I think that is looking pretty good. Let's start this battle and get you like there. Actually, have you more like there. That's better for this part of the line. Although it's not amazing. It's definitely not amazing. I think... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, reinforcements. Much needed reinforcements. Not too many of them, though. That is indeed a shame. Oh, are you not firing? Whoops. That is not what I wanted. Let's move you up a bit. Oh, are you firing? Oh, it was a range issue, not a line of sight issue. Let's get you back again. Also, did I also select you to move? Apparently I did. Anyway, let's get this started. And yeah. We just have to sit back, relax, and watch the enemy get annihilated before they actually even reach me. Or at least that would be the ideal battle. I think this flank is the weakest right now. At least taking into account how much cavalry is actually on that flank. Yeah, they are trying to go the long way around here. So I'm gonna just send out these guys in order to try to completely defend that flank. Although these guys are quite persistent in their outflankiness. But by doing this, and also doing a spot of this, I think we're good. You don't have a free line of sight. Nope, didn't think so. Actually, I think I'll scoot you forward a bit, getting him into range of the bow catchy, actually. Yeah, this failed just a tiny bit. Didn't pay attention too much. Oh well, this is where the backup comes in. Go kill him. Just have to shift around first. Yeah, it would be nice if we were actually gonna fire. No? No. Not at all. Okay, now this is bad. Now this is actually quite bad. Yeah, that's not looking too well, is it? Well, at least this battle is going, seemingly going pretty well, at least. So let's just have them do their thing. Send in the general to try to help here. Maybe even turn these guys around? Yeah. Oh yeah, because these guys want to take care of the artillery. That's kind of their focus. Well, it is slowly getting under control. Very slowly. These guys still have no idea what the hell to do, which is quite annoying. Let's not get my best general here killed, please. Yeah, seriously? Do you not know what to do? Like, at all? Well, that's better, at least. And they're also not focusing on my general, which is even better than that. Yeah, probably the rest of the battle is going fine. I'm gonna just assume that. Well, at least the first line is still holding, which I take as a sign that it's going relatively well. Although, well, yeah, it's going relatively well. Let's have the rest of this line actually get into the most effective fighting position, and let's just hope that they take care of what needs to be taken care of. Oh, and now my own artillery is focusing on my own line. Yeah, let's not do that. Actually, you can focus on those guys, and you can focus on those guys. And with that pressure, I believe they should be routing. They're already wavering. Okay, we have actually taken care of all the pressure on this side. And how nice of you to not listen to me. Thank you very much. Just continue with friendly fire. Don't you mind. Although it might have been... Oh yeah, it might have been Kishon Ninja. So I might have been bitching out my artillery for no reason. Oh well. Okay, the nightmare is finally over on this flank. So let's go ahead and try to actually win this battle completely. These guys are taking quite a lot of arrows to the face. They're still holding out, but they are definitely quite damaged by this. Yeah, this is gonna take quite a few turns to replenish, I'm afraid. And why are you not shooting? Why? Why? Is it because these guys are in the way? Might be because these guys are in the way. Well, the first line is actually still holding. Mostly. Oh, and there they go. There the rest of them go. Alright, so that was almost a complete disaster. So a split second of me not paying attention, and yeah, that resulted in 3 pretty good units just routing completely. Or not completely, but this is what remains of 2 of them. So yeah, you be the judge. Anyway, let's end that battle. I'm not in the mood to run them down, although I probably should. Oh well, I believe that's the closest we have actually come to a defeat in a while. Although I did have quite a lot of men still remaining, but that outflanking was that was almost really bad. That came really close to being horrendous. And look at these numbers. Yeah. Just because the fact that I started with more men that allowed me to actually win. Also, how did the artillery do? Not well at all. Well, I mean, some artillery pieces, like the Armstrong gun, I expect them to do at least 200 kills each battle, and this one did 170. Well, I guess that's fine. Yeah. And oh yeah, the units that weren't involved in the battle, shockingly, they didn't lose anything and didn't kill anything. Look at this landing force. 246 of them were killed, and they killed 9 in return. 9 cavalry, I should point out, but still, that's a horrendous cost for basically no damage. Oh, well, at least we didn't lose everything, I guess is what I can say. But yeah, on the bright side, that is basically that army dealt with, that enemy army dealt with. Yeah, they are done as a fighting force. So now I need to worry about this army, I guess, and if they are gonna invade or not. So what I'm gonna do is put these guys in an ambush situation and have these guys just sit back and at the same time just keep pumping him out. Domain guard? Yeah, probably. Although I was gonna say it, I'm probably just about to hit the limit there on how many I can recruit, and I think I'm gonna recruit the last one in the province, which actually gives me quite a few stats to them. So let's do that. Is that... I can assassinate him, 58%. Nice. It's good to see an agent that actually does his job. You can go and train the troops, because, yeah, I have way too many of the foreign agents, so I guess it's just fine. I can charge you to single combat. And I killed him in single combat, that's nice. Want to use my assassin for anything. Let's try to get you more experience. Close enough, and you leveled up. Congratulations. Still can't get the assassination skill, but minus the cost of actions? Yeah, I guess. Not yet, though. I'll save that point, just in case you actually survive. Until your next promotion. That's kind of the work hazard involved with being an assassin. Anyway, this siege is still going. Let's bombard again. I did this last turn as well with this fleet that is now free from having to blockade this strait all the time. So what are our chances now? Just about the same amount of horrendous. Although technically even a bit further horrendous, because they've taken quite a lot of attrition. But if they actually sally out, I don't think they should be able to win. So that's why I'm keeping this siege up and not assaulting. Because assaulting, that is suicide. Also, I really don't want to, so let's ban that. And these are almost as worthless. Well, I guess they are 4-inch mortar battery for a reason. I'll keep them in the forge. Anyway, I was recruiting something here. I can pump out some reserve force. That would mean cancelling the landing force. I'll think about that. But before that, let's see. Okay. So from what I can tell, they don't have an army nearby. They may have an army invading this province, but that should be it. Let's take a look further down here. Well, I can't see them, so I don't think they have another army in this province. So I think it should be pretty safe to actually invade. So let's do that. Although first, let's give these units to this army. One more, there we go. There we go, and have you guys follow. And just don't do anything right there. So a bit of attrition, but I should be able to auto-solve my way to taking this province. No problem. Hopefully. And with that comes more iron. So, anything else? Yes, of course. Deciding what the hell we want to recruit here. So what do I want to recruit there? I don't really need more artillery. I need more good artillery, I guess, but the only thing I really want to have a lot of is the Armstrong guns, and I need this one to be completed before that happens, so I guess we'll have to wait for that. Also, Military Academy is 3 turns away. Nice. Rifle attendants? I don't know. Yeah, just pump out landing force, why not? They are quite decent. Sure. Ooh. Entire fleet focused on one unit. And that killed basically all of them. Yeah, look at that. 2 units in that. And one of them are basically not with us anymore. GG. I think that is about it. Actually, what are we... Oh yeah, modern army. 5 more turns. That is good to know. So Obama didn't do anything, and apparently I'm gonna have to... Oh, yeah, an invasion. I have to deal with an invasion, and I also have to fight with my own ally to see who actually gets to capture this. But spoiler alert, it's going to be me, or at least I'm the one who's going to besiege it, because I don't think I can auto-solve this. Maybe. But I don't like taking those chances, as you probably have learned by now. Also, which one of you... Not you. You. Which one was that? Okay, one of the 2 I have here. Should just have you... Yeah, definitely that one. I'm gonna have you be good at converting provinces. So apparently this way is the best way. Yeah, that seems to be correct. And I didn't actually click it. There we go. What about you? Well, it's gonna take a little while. You are doing your job as well. Challenge to single combat. Enemy wounded in single combat. Hooray! Should we just make this guy a single combat guy? Sure. Why not? You're probably gonna be embedded into an army more than you're gonna be supervising recruitment. At least I think so. So let's give you the German Gelmicus agent. German steel, German artillery. The best, naturally. How long is it gonna take before you are ready? Still a little while. Should I see if I can just bombard these? Oh, I was actually in range. Nice. And I did quite a lot of damage. Good. And they are gonna suffer a turn of attrition. Holy smokes, do they have a lot of artillery. Inferior to mine in terms of quality. In that I have 2 Armstrong guns, which pretty much outperforms every single other artillery unit in this entire game. Yeah, this is gonna be slightly tricky. Although one will turn off landing force, and that makes this quite the fortified city, indeed. But this army, is it going to be ready to face them in one turn? I don't think so. I don't think so, no. So can I reach any place where I can actually hide? There. I think. Yes, and I should be in reinforcement range of this city. So but if it is attacked, I can actually come and reinforce it. Good. I think that is as good as we can do it right now. So should I now switch to just pumping out rifle attempts? Maybe. How many reserve for? Oh, yeah. Just one. I've used up that. Should also make these guys have barracks and just be able to pump out quite a few good units. Sure, why not? It is in a region with an armorer, so that is definitely a bonus. Other than that, I think we're good. We're just gonna siege these guys out and repulse this invasion, and once spring finally rolls around, we're gonna counter-invade with this army that should be ready right here, and this army that should be fully replenished again right here. So let's see what the enemy has to try to stop us in doing that. And look at this, I don't even have any time to take even a single sip of my drink before they actually do anything. Okay, yeah, this is basically exactly what I wanted them to do, try to break this siege. So, yeah, I'm gonna fight this, but this is gonna be... Well, actually, should I fight this? I think I can just auto-resolve this. Yeah, definitely could auto-resolve it. I was gonna say I'm gonna fight this in the next part, but now we really don't have to. Oh, naval battle? Is that a naval battle? Oh. A naval battle, you say? Well, you're saying I don't have a good chance of winning this, but what I'm seeing is a fleet of wooden ships against copper-plated ships. More guns. They do have more guns, but that is frankly it. So I don't know how superior these guys actually are. Of course, I could retreat. I think I'll retreat and just be a bit safer. Although that will actually mean that I no longer block the strait. And look at that, they come sailing in and bombard my city army right then and there. Oh well, I guess we got through that end turn without having to take a break, but that means that I'm going to take a break right now at the start of this turn and say that thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one, where I will probably have these two fleets fight off this one, well actually this one fleet, and I think that should be, yeah, that should definitely be more than enough to actually take care of them. Alright then, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.